on your credit card. Yeah. On the break.
Yeah.
You want to say something? Go ahead. It's all
I
yours.
do. Oh, this looks good.
Yep. Do it.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Enough of this COVID. We're back. This looks amazing. I think it's appropriate to do it outside like this too. I think we're all vaccinated. I'm seeing 100%. I don't know what the musicians raise their hand.
100.
100%. I'm hearing. This guy to my right. How many people know Will Taylor? Does everybody know him? We're going back 25 years. I've been watching this guy arrange and do contemporary, classical, just taking the community and making sure we all hear this stuff. 25 years ago, All Saints Church, taking people like Liza Gilkison, Sarah Hickman and others, Slade Cleaves, and taking their contemporary folk music and arranging it for a string quartet. So Lisa and I used to go see him do that, and it was amazing, and it was so cool to see this folk singer with a string quartet behind him. So that's, I think, the beginning of my awareness to Will. And then we just stayed in touch, and then he got rained out famously 3-4 weeks ago, and here we are again. The rain clouds, we made them go away, and we're able to do this. Karen, so I'm going to let Will introduce everybody, but this is Karen Mall, his partner. She's going to be playing mandolin on this end, guitar, and what a lovely voice, so listen and enjoy. And our guest, Walt Wilkins. There's about 10 of you here, my friends, and say, you got to see Walt, you got to see Walt. And I have never seen him live. Shame on me. Seen him virtually through various mechanisms during COVID, but there was plenty of opportunity to see him live, and I just there's just not enough time in the day sometimes. So I get to see him in my house, and I couldn't be prouder, couldn't be happier, and I'm telling you, he's the nicest guy on the planet. I was so nervous to meet him.
Dude, Will is right behind you.
So we're here. We're doing this, and they want to play. It's a chill night. People are kind of roaming in, but I think we are quorum. So this is Casa DB's. I branded it that. There's cards over there. If you're not on my list and you want to be, grab my card at the merch table. There is a merch table over here. I don't know if you got your stuff over there, Walt, yet, but Will's is there. There's a big square bucket. I think MJ carried that around. If you haven't, you want to send more in there or buy a CD. There's over there on the table. Casa DB's is the brand. And my cards, grab one. I can't say this, start this without mentioning Peggy's Porch Party. Mary Jane has given me this reminder. All through COVID, there's been a house concert series that's been able to continue to do what we're doing here, only super well planned. A doctor got involved, and we drew pods in the grass, and people were enforced to wear masks, and we were able to bring musicians on a porch, not unlike this setting, and continue to do house concerts through COVID with as many as 80 people. And the musicians were able to play in front of live people, in front of 80 people, with the economics being considerable compared to what the alternative looks like. And so I'm super proud to be part of that. Mary Jane and I and a couple others that are volunteers, and I've been doing sound and video. And coming up for Peggy's, and it's Peggy's Porch Party, all one word, just like you would spell it, peggysporchparty.com. On July 16th, Miggy Miller, and Miggy's I'm unfamiliar with him, but just go, all right? He's a Black Fret nominee, amazing, got a standing ovation at a Black Fret Pershing event that I missed, and we're going to be producing that, going to be streaming it and doing sound, pretty much what you got here, on July 16th. So, and I'll leave these up at the merch table so you can remind yourself. On July 24th, Nobody's Girl, and if anybody know Nobody's Girl? Trio, Betty Sue, Rebecca Loby, and Grace Pettis, whose legacy her dad is Pierce Pettis. And the three of them blend three vocals that are just extraordinary. They're just buds, and they've got a new album coming out, and this is going to be sort of a CD release. I don't think it's the official one, and that's July 24th. Isn't that your birthday, Mike? So my brother-in-law, Mike. So July 16th, Miggy Miller, Peggy's Porch Party. July 24th, Nobody's Girl. All right, blobbing on enough. I'm going to go get my beer. Welcome Will Taylor, Caramel, and my friend Walt Wilkins.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Robert.
Had a great time here already.
Yeah.
I always think when you pass the bucket before anyone does anything, I always think maybe you should wait a song or two, you know, just to see.
Right.
I'm not brave and I'm not too smart. The Tin Man wouldn't trade for my heart. I've got two left feet when I am dancing. A long history of brief romances. Got no rubies, got no diamonds. None passed down, and I cannot buy one. Got a box of hurt and a bag of shame. You barely know my name, but I've got big hopes about you. Yes, I've got big hopes. I've got my doubts about the world at large, based on research in my own backyard. I'm concerned about things that cross my mind. Makes me fear for all mankind. But I've got big hopes about you. Yes, I've got big but not like this. Flying over the edge into the sweet abyss. I've got an old leather jacket, would look good on you. Lots of friends, they'll all like you too. I've got some pull with the moon and tides, and I've got $32, baby. Let's go somewhere tonight, 'cause I've got big hopes about you. Yes, I've got big hopes. Yes, I've got big hopes about you, babe. I've got hope, lots of hope. Music is the best.
Yeah.
In my mind I am pacing, my empty hands are restless, anticipating you, a hopeful kind of helpless surprise. We were sitting on the back steps, shucking August corn, and with our shoulders touching there, the summer was reborn. Surprise. You can wait for miracles that may never come around, but you won't see a shooting star if you're always looking down. Seedless watermelon, endless purple skies. The Milky Way seems brighter now. It's shining through your eyes. Surprise. You can wait for miracles that may never come around, but you won't see a shooting star if you're always looking down. Ooh, I've been drifting like a dandelion seed on the wind. Now I'm falling to the ground, the place where love begins. Surprise. In my mind I am pacing, anticipating you. Thank you. That's Will Taylor on viola. His first instrument, by the way.
That's right. What you got?
So I got next.
Okay?
You're not gonna, okay.
Yeah, yeah. All right. We'll get one. There'll be one.
Karen was cool enough to ask me to play some songs, so that's cool. And this is even though we're long past kind of physical winter, meteorological winter, we went through some shit together, didn't we? Mostly apart, but we were together. And then that damn ice storm. Did that happen?
Hard to believe.
You know, something no one ever talks about because it just got lost in everything is there were more hurricanes last year than any time ever before. It was a long winter. Spring sure took its sweet time. Such a long winter, I almost lost my mind. It felt like my prayers got frozen in midair and stuck somewhere up in the clouds. It was a long winter, but we're all right now. It was a long, hard lesson. I must have had something to learn. Like some kind of long, slow baptism, man. I must have character to burn. But I kept hanging on to see a little green on that cypress tree. Feel the first Gulf breeze from the south. It was a long winter, but we're all right now. Were some dark, heavy days, the darkest of our lives. Some dark, heavy days, but we survived. We survived. It was a long winter. Thank God you were by my side. 'Cause when my long shot hopes grew dimmer, you kept them alive. Now you're asleep inside, and I'm smiling up at a clear sky, and a warm night that finally came back around. It was a long winter. It was a long winter. It was a long winter. But we're all right now. We're all right now. Look at us. Thank you, friends. This is really sweet. It's good medicine.
So how many folks are seeing their first live music tonight? Raise your hand.
I was wondering that.
Let's see. All right, about a third of the audience. Great, you're here. Since moving to Austin. So-called
man.
live music capital of the world, right?
Where from? Oh, well.
Are we live, Robert? We're live on Facebook now. Okay.
Well, welcome.
And YouTube and everywhere.
Well, do I dare play my pandemic song? I started writing this song
Okay.
back in April of 2020, and I actually pitched the idea to Susan Gibson. I said, hey, I got this idea. You want to write a song for me? And she kind of bailed on the idea. And here's what I came up with.
F sharp major.
This has some Polaroid snapshots from our home in South Austin, Texas, where we were just so grateful for nature around us flourishing in such uncertain times. And amid all the controversy of 2020, at the end of the day, we all really want the same things. We want our loved ones to be healthy and happy. So I set out to write a song that would be kind of hopeful.
I've got blossoms on my tomato plants. I've got possums falling for the traps. We'll have baby chicks tomorrow, just one day old, traveling by mail. The cats show up hungry in the morning. The chickens tumble down from their roosts. The spotted fawns play, never straying far from mother's trail. Just like before, just like today, just like before, just like today. But heavy in the air is the pain and loss of so many. But spring still blooms and life goes on. 2020. The sun still rises from the dead of night as we spin slowly through her light. The moon spins too, changing clothes in cycles like before. Just like before, just like today, just like before, just like today. But heavy in the air is the loneliness of so many. But summer's here and life goes on. 2020. restaurants and stores, surrendering to the uncertainty and still wondering what all this loneliness is for. We keep the faith, we live our lives like Groundhog Day, and we know the present moment is all we ever really have anyway. We watch our children grow, we tell them what we know, and we hope our parents get to stay with us for many years more, just like before, just like today, just like tomorrow, just like today. But heavy in the air is the restless fear of so many. But November's coming and life goes on. 2020. 2020.
Thank you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Will Taylor playing in the key of F sharp major.
Music nerd.
What does that mean? Yeah.
Music nerd. I had to interrupt here. So Will is not playing through plugged in with his violin. He doesn't have any wire coming off of that. What he's insisted on doing, and I welcomed it, is to bring this really expensive condenser mic that,
right.
and I'll let him embellish and why and who, but he's just simply playing acoustically through the air, and it's beautiful. I wanted everybody to know that.
Yep.
Man,
Okay.
Robert loves music.
Yeah, he's
It's awesome.
ultimate music fan, right?
He's so good.
That's right. Music nerd. That's right. I know. Nerd.
Yeah. That's right.
Anybody? You guys seen that? Revenge of the Nerds? Who saw that? Right? I was talking about that the other day with a friend. Can't remember what the conversation was.
Is the name of that song 2020?
It's called Just
Just
Like
Like
Today, in parenthesis, 2020. Because it's more than about 2020, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
about,
Yeah.
it's still, nature doesn't notice that it's 2020, right?
Absolutely.
I asked because we were going to continue that theme. I'm going to play a song called 1/2019, referring to 2019. And I was in Santa Fe, and you were talking about Susan Gibson. I play with a collective of songwriters called Red River Songwriters, which grew from a festival that we do in Red River in January. This next one will be our 10th. I don't know if anyone here is familiar or been to the festival, but it's all acoustic. It's just, it's one of the anchors of my existence.
Is it really?
And in 19, so 2 years ago, I was up there playing dates on the way to Red River in January through New Mexico and Colorado, and with Susan Gibson, Josh Grider, Drew Kennedy, and Kelly McWee. Great group of people. Everyone's funny. It's a good group to be with. When my mom passed, I knew I was going to fly back and try to get to her before she went over, but I didn't make it. I was in Santa Fe, and we played that night at the 18th, and then in the middle of the night, my sister called, so I didn't get back in time to see her. And so if you're gonna, it doesn't matter what age you are, you lose your mama, and as mean as she could be. And Really, I mean, it's really good. So, but yeah, it's my mama, and but if you're gonna lose your mama, if you're with Susan and Drew and Josh, Kelly wasn't there that weekend, but you can't do any better than those people. And they wouldn't. I had rented a van to get to the airport from Santa Fe to get down to Albuquerque. They would have none of it. They drove me down there, and I sat next to Susan Gibson, who is I consider a saint. And so I'm going to play this song. It's on this brand new record I have about. It's one of those songs that just happens. I woke up in the middle of the night, walked to the kitchen with a yellow pad, and the whole thing just came. An hour before the break of day, snow-covered Santa Fe. My sister called to say you were gone. I didn't cry. I just stepped outside in the starlight and a long, slow dawn. Wish I'd been there to say you did your best. Now get some rest. Let the angels set you free. Wish I'd been there to say I understand and hold your hand. You'll be okay. I hope you're laughing with your brother, and for God's sakes, being nice to your mother. And I hope all the other stuff just disappears. I hope you're with Mama and Papa Lee, and James and Mike and the whole family, and you and Joe Fay are sitting on the front porch shelling peas, and you're as light as that 10-year-old girl. And I wish I'd been there to say you did your best. Now get some rest. Let the angels set you free. Wish I'd been there to say, let your burdens go. And I hope your new home is everything you thought it'd be. Wish I'd been there to hold your hand, say I understand, and I got Dad. He'll be okay. Wish I'd been there to say, let your burdens go. And I hope your new home is everything you thought it'd be.
There you go.
From my experience with my mom in the last year, when I followed her around in hospitals and apologized to her, I got a great smile thinking that someone had to follow her around in heaven, saying, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what you just said. I thought that would get a better laugh than it did. I thought of that today. I was going to try that out tonight. Now I know that's that. Okay.
Non-attachment. Right?
I'm going to take a bold stroke here and change the subject and play
Have
a
a tempo.
song
You
about.
gonna change it from dead moms?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Well, this song is about the cycle of life.
Dude, what's a dead mom if not the cycle of
That's
life?
true.
Right. I'm vibing off that. The cycle of life, as told from the perspective of a tiny little seed in the ground. It's dark in here. It smells like dirt. I'm
breaking open, but it doesn't hurt. I'm pushing up, I don't know why. Here comes the sun, is that the sky? The world can see my leaves unfold, while underground my roots take hold. A lot of rain, oh, a field of mud. I think I've made a tiny bud. I don't know what's to come. I'm living for today, reaching for the sun and waiting for the rain. Well, I'm feeding bees, I'm turning heads. My petals are the brightest red. A little pinch, a smiling face. I'm standing in a crystal vase. Don't know what's to come. I'm living for today, reaching for the sun and waiting for the rain. Take it, Will. Now I'm so tired of standing tall. I can hardly lift my drooping head at all. A stroke of luck, I'm bound for sleep, relaxing on this compost heap. I don't know what's to come. I'm living for today, reaching for the sun and waiting for the rain. Oh, I don't know what's to come. I'm just living for today, reaching for the sun, and I'm waiting for the rain. I'm waiting for the rain. I'm waiting for the rain. Ooh, ooh. Thank you.
Awesome. Karen Mall.
You want to play a tune there, Will?
Sure, let's play a tune.
Let's play a tune.
How would you guys like to interact? Everybody's so quiet and far away out there. There's still people there? Okay. We're going to do a jig that
Yes, we are.
about 2 years ago, I thought it might be an interesting challenge to write something that sounded Celtic. So I woke up one night and wrote on a piece of paper. All right. This is called the Marymore Jig, and it's dedicated to a very interesting Austin character who moved to Austin in 1939. At the age of 30, She got married, bought 400 acres of land with her husband, and ranched for many decades in southeast Austin. She carried a small pistol in her back pocket to shoot the snakes on the property. And this is dedicated to her, so it's called the Marymore Jig. And they named a park after her. She gave her 400 acres to the city of Austin, and it's called Marymore Seawright Park. And it's just gorgeous. Don't tell anybody about it. It's a very unknown piece of land, and we love
Best
it where
kept
we live.
secret.
Can everybody hear me? Oh, it's like, my jokes aren't getting laughter either. All right. All right, here we go. Marymore Jig. All right.
Man, this would be such a cool time to play the song Ireland by Greg Trooper. Yeah, I don't know it, but it would be such a cool thing. My wife sings it.
Oh,
well.
you got another? Pulling out of the back.
Oh, I love fiddle tunes, man. This is so fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's lights.
There's lights.
Yeah. Let's see.
Can't see y'all anymore
right.
much, but that's cool. I've seen 2 fireflies. That's cool.
Okay.
Well, here's a song from the new record too, and it's the easiest thing ever. On this record, there's 2 songs about friends. I guess get older, you think about, you start whittling down, you distill the things in life that are most important, like friends and beer. I meant true love, and friends and beer.
The Prozac of the poor, right?
Jonathan Bird.
Yep.
Life's a rocky road, a lot of highs and lows. There's no way around tears and woes, but the days we get are worth it in the end. If you've got friends, my friends, have a beer when I'm thirsty. My friends, lend an ear when I'm sad. My friends hold me up when life hurts me, and they love me even when I can't. Got a sweet little house, y'all, as pretty as you please. Blue skies and butterflies and birds and the bees. But I'm a traveling man, always got miles to go. The kindness of the world is my second home, where my friends have a beer when I'm thirsty. My friends lend an ear when I'm sad. My friends hold me up when life hurts me, and they love me even when I can't. Y'all split this up. Yeah. Let's say you're going through a rough time. Maybe you've screwed up bad. I hope you've got someone who doesn't mind seeing you like that. Someone to hug you and love you and keep you in the game. And I hope someday you get to do the same. 'Cause we all get down in the weeds sometimes. We take the weight of this whole world on our uphill climb. But there's rest and there's comfort, there's a hand to hold all along the way for a willing soul. My friends, have a beer when I'm thirsty. My friends lend an ear when I'm sad. My friends hold me up when life hurts me, and they love me even when I can't. Oh, they love me even when I can't. Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, so we're going to do one more song and take a short intermission. Thanks again to Robert. And we'd like to plant the idea in your head if you'd like to do something like this
And Lisa, thank you, Lisa.
and at your home. This is literally how we put food on the table, is these kind of concerts. So if you want to talk to me or Karen or Walt, it's very easy. You get 20 friends together and have a backyard or a cul-de-sac. And here's our merch table. Come over there and have a chat. We also have a website set up called StringsAttachedYourHome.com. You can check it out, how we do this. And this is Karen's last time to play in Austin. And she's going away for 3 months. And she'll be back to play a role in a theater production in Wisconsin. So we'd love to set up a house concert when she comes back for October.
Yes, I hope you'll miss me.
And what are we doing? Oh yes, we're doing this. Okay,
A little medley here of Will's tune and my song.
that's right. Okay.
You don't have to see beyond the headlights to find your way back home. You don't have to know which way the wind blows to know it chills you to the bone. 15 hours out of Memphis, there's a preacher on the radio. There's a midnight call for your salvation. You got 1,000 miles to go. There's a promise in the night sky, a belief in things you haven't seen. So you're counting down the exits and all the miles that lie between. But you don't have to see beyond the headlights to find your way back home. You don't have to know which way the wind blows to know it chills you to the bone. You've got a backseat full of doubts and good intentions, and you can't wait to know what's wrong or right. You can't make the time go faster no matter how hard you drive. There is no shortcut on this road tonight. The journey, and you know the sign is not the road, so shine lights on the highway. Keep your hands on the wheel. You will find everything you need to know. So drive all night if you want to, like there's an answer to the questions in your bones. But you don't have to see beyond the headlights to find your way back home. Go and find your way back home. Maybe you're already home.
Thank you so much. We'll take a little break.
Caramel,
Walt.
Walt Wilkins. Enjoy your break. We'll be right back.